for calling Cross Keys Homes. Find up-to-date service information on our website, crosskeyshomes.co.uk.
Guy just admitted it.
Did you know that you can manage your account online using MyCKA?
Just caught him on the camera
Pin to
when
pay
he
your
said
rent,
something out the
auto
window.
repair, and much more. Please treat our teams
Right,
with
so
respect. We
just
are here
listen
to help, but if you use aggressive
while I
or
cover
offensive
my arse
language, we
legally.
may end the call. All calls are recorded for training and monitoring purposes. To report a repair or discuss an existing repair, press 1. To make a payment using our automated payment.
Good afternoon, you're through to Cross Keys Homes. This is Barbara speaking. How may I help?
Hello, Barbara. I just spoke to Pauline. Or
Yeah.
Paula or something. So we better go through the joinder process again, hadn't we?
That's right, yeah. What's the address?
Okay. I've just been having a pan up and down the road, obviously, because I was in a triggered PTSD state waiting for the RSPCA and the police to come back this time. Right. Could see a couple of neighbours pointing across the road at the property, so I thought, right, okay, well, I'm going to say something now. So I open up the front window and I said, I'll send the RSPCA away with a flea in their ear, the same as what I explained to you yourselves, the landlords, this morning. Had me cup of coffee and was calming down. He said, paint it black or something. And then he said, don't worry, they'll come back and take all your dogs anyway. I thought, right, okay, so it was definitely you that done it then, mate. Yeah, his name's Donald. He was standing there with Mr. Murphy, but I said, don't worry, Mr. Murphy, everything's good between us. Don't worry about it. I haven't got a problem with you. All right, so, yeah, it was Donald and Margaret cooking up this the other week, like I said.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's okay.
I've covered myself legally explaining my behaviour to your company this morning.
Yeah.
She's the instigator. He's doing all the whatever they're doing between the pair of them. I don't care anymore. I'm not putting up with this. I'm not. It's Donald over the road from me. He's the one that watches from the window every time I leave the property. And then I come back and my dogs have been triggered. So who knows who's been triggering my dogs when I leave the property, because only certain people know because they're watching when I do leave the property. All right, so I'm not interested in being set up. I've been aware of this going on for a long time, like I said, and I'm not falling for it. So I'm staying in the property today. Right, I'm not mixing or associating with any of these corrupt setup merchants any longer. Whatever they're doing, I'm simply not interested in it. But I have to leave the property to go and get shopping and dog food and stuff like that, and I cannot leave my dogs safely in the property with all this nonsense going on and this constant attempts to rile me up, to trigger me into a mistake, what they can then capitalise on to get me evicted. So I've made it very, very clear to the landlords what's going on. It's up to you how you deal with them now, because I've run out of patience and I just don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, I can appreciate what you're saying.
It's constant. If he's not trying to set me up, it's trying to harm or cause problems to the things I love, which is deliberately trying to trigger me, isn't it? And keep me in a trauma loop with the PTSD.
Yeah.
That's deliberate. All right, so I'm just not having it. So I'm nice and calm again now. I've taken both my meds. I'm having a cup of coffee to make it work faster. I've got to, try and get through that and try and keep the property clean, which I'm already struggling with due to my disability progressing. I just don't be needing their stupid nonsense. It's not my fault they're at the end of their life and they're bored. Don't provoke me, it might backfire or blow up in their faces, isn't it? So I've given them clear warning, stop, just leave me alone. If you don't, you're on your red beer. Yeah, you're not going to get the same reaction out of me as what happened up at that post office this time. This time I'll just go straight over all of their heads and take out the oath again, like what happened last time. I'm not playing silly police games or court set-up games any longer. Yeah, okay, so...
The main thing is, Mr. Hobson, just try and keep yourself safe. And like
Well, that's why I've got dogs. So why are they trying to divide me from my dogs? Ah, now you're getting it.
And just keep yourself safe and try and
exactly
from what they're trying to provoke. I know it's easier said than done, but
Well, I know.
I suppose
I won't even let the police provoke me or anyone. Even my own family. I won't let no one provoke me at the moment because I know it's all a set-up.
Every time you can sort of stop that trigger from happening.
Well, I can't because I'm not getting any help from the PTSD from the States. This is what the doctor's trying to sort out now and sort out the correct medication that I require. So it's all in hand. It's just other people feel the need to complain about private medication to the landlords to get the landlords here to harass me and then send another organisation of the states here to harass me about something else. So eventually I explode. That's what they've been trying to do. So Mr. Murphy, he was nothing to do with that. The bloke dropped himself in it straight away and I said, thank you for that. At least I now know who did it. And it was him and the other scabby old woman. Sorry, Scabby Maggie, I call her now. I've got no time for them. If that's the sort of thing they want to cook up between the pair of them, I'm not paying for her fence. She can sort her own fence out now. That's what it's all over, really.
The good thing is, though,
all they're scary dogs, don't you know? Oh, you better put up a fence for me, free out of your benefits.
At least you've got your dogs, though, which is
exactly.
Dogs. They don't mind if you're having a bit of an off.
Exactly. They was nice and calm on the bed until I had no mess in the hallway until the guy came knocking at the door this morning, and then they all started territory marking. Right, and they'd all been sleeping on my bed with me all night. Been brilliant. No problem at all. There's no problem with my dogs except for what the neighbours cause. Right, triggering the dogs or triggering me. That's what's been going on all along. Okay, so I've always told the truth and now I'm proving it before the setups. All right, it's simply not going to work this time. So I'll leave that with you. It's all recorded by yourself, so you got... All right.
I put it down, but you take care and thank you for...
Yeah, no problem. It was just an update on what I've found out since then. But yeah, he's admitted it. It was him. All right. Okay, cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye, Mr. Hobson. Bye.
So it was him and Scabby Maggie. And that's who set up the fight between me and you. Right? So you can hear that, Mr. Murphy. Right. So someone will be listening through the walls to see, how I've dealt with that. He's now certain of who caused the fight between the pair of us in the original set-up court case. Yeah. There you go. I can hear him through the walls talking to someone, so he's either on the phone about it. I've already spoken to the landlords and told the truth, and now I've got to get myself together before I attempt to sort out a bit more housework. So, yeah. I don't want any more aggravation at the property today, or they might just get what they want, which I ain't going to give them. No invite, not coming in.